morning. There's like 30 seconds left in ad, so I'm just gonna go ahead and switch scenes. 50,000. I really need to set up the multi-action button on the Stream Deck for switching the scenes. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little low energy today. I'm a little tired. I shouldn't be tired. I slept fantastically, but like, I am indeed a little sleepy. I also have the windows open in here. So, like, not that that matters to you, other than I may have to pause occasionally to break up fights. Uh, all of the cats like to sit in an open window. I only have 2 open windows and 4 cats. So, right now they're completely empty. But sometimes they all decide to be in the window at the same time. And then I've got to, like, break it up. So, but outside of that, nothing major going on. We're working on that house again today. Imagine. So that's the plan. I have an itchy nose. I had an itchy nose all morning, but only on this side, and it's like the rim of my nostril. So like, I don't know. That's just what it is. Congratulations. Now you know all of my business. That is all. Alright, this is our house. This is where we are. I'm gonna work on this room next because we already know what's going on here. I think for this space, I'm not gonna pull the same wallpaper. I'm gonna do like this, you know? So we'll like do this in here. I don't know if this comes in a color. If it does, maybe we put it in a color. What colors do you come in? It does. We have this blue. Is that changing at all? Oh, no, because apparently I didn't click it. I was like, hello? That's kind of a greenish blue. I think I'll do that because then it'll match this. It just won't have Zivel Pipil. Good morning, Vicky. How are y'all? We're on our low energy scale today. Doesn't mean we'll stay there, but we've started there. In here, you know that TV from the one kit that's broken? I want to use that, but I also want to use this on top of it. I am going to keep this. We'll find different couches. That's fine. We're going to keep this chair, though. So, the TV stand I'm looking for came from the Basement Treasures kit. Let's see if I can find it. Hello? Is it not called Basement Treasures? There you are. No, no, no. I want the... No, no, no. I don't know what that is, but I know what it is. It's this thing that I want. Like, this is their old TV, and it broke, and instead of, like, getting a new TV stand and stuff, they just bought a new TV and put it on top of their old broken TV. That's how I feel like that's gonna be. I'm also just gonna pull some stuff out of here that I think works, like this couch, because this couch I know has grandma swatch vibes. I don't know, again, I'm not sure if the person who is still here, who they are, but like, I want this ugly swatch, you know? I think we're going ugly swatch. We are going to have to pull this off forward, though. So now it gets interesting. Do it like that. And then we can tuck this over here in this corner. Because I want to put a little table here. I know which table I want to use. The table I want to use for this is in the bowling stuff pack. It's this little triangle one because it's going to fit right in here, and then we can change the color of it. Oh, what is the animal that we're obsessed with, Vicky? I am intrigued. Is it a quokka? Because those are cute. I have not seen a button quail. I'm going to go with this because it's like the most normal colored one. So that's what I'm going to go with. I will look for a button quail. What the hell? In a good way. Smaller than a strawberry. I am looking at what that is. You would choose an animal that doesn't exist in our area of the world, but it is tiny. My mic stand is always in the way. That's why you see me doing these weird angles to look at my other monitor, because the birds themselves are smaller than a strawberry. I was looking at another page. I don't even know how it muted. I think it's my... You guys see that? My headphone cable. No, I was muted. My headphone cable, if it taps it just right, will turn my mic off. You know? Does it make sense? No. Do I just accept that fate? Yeah. Alright, so this is kind of what I'm looking for here. Oh, I got that. Morning, cutie. I think that's all I need from here. This clock could be fun, but that clock is too cool. I'm gonna go just to like here to get rid of this. Alright. And then our curtains in here. We could do like... Just kidding, we can't do that. We could do like this and have a big old blind. That could be... I feel like they would have curtains. They're gonna be dusty as hell. But I feel like they would have curtains. These curtains are nice. I just wish they had a couple more colors. Like this is okay, but I don't like the bright green on them. If that green was a little more muted, a little more dookie brown, I would appreciate it more. I'm not gonna lie about it. This is gonna have the same colors. And maybe we use this. She brought up button quail, cutie, if you missed it. So she's posted a TikTok of a button quail in the Discord if you're curious what it looks like. I will be looking at it, just not right now. I think I might get rid of this table there. Like maybe it's been like... I want to use it, but I don't know where to use it. Maybe it's just out in the yard. It got really beat up. She put it out here by the trash can. Her kids put it out here by the trash can. She argued with him about it. But this is where it ended up. I don't like the grass growing through it. But like, I don't think I'm going to have a lot of options here. I want to use it though. I'll put it in here for now. Alright, let's look up wall art. Again, we're going to be adding stuff like this throughout the house. That is going to be a thing that happens. I'm a big fan of the quokka. I think quokkas are cute. They're like, I like them better than a capybara. I do love capybaras. Do not get me wrong. I think capybaras are adorable. Before somebody is like, how can you not like capybaras? I'm pretty sure that is how you spell quokka. They're from Australia. And they're just these cute little... They're little rodents. They are little rodents, but they're cute little rodents. I have a singular hoodie, and that is what is on my hoodie, is quokkas. I want this. I need to stop slouching. I'm telling y'all, if you're going to show up here one day and I'm going to have like a belt wrapped around my shoulders in the chair to hold me upright so I'm not like this the whole time. Because I just... Slowly but surely. Yeah, they're cute as shit though. They're always little smiling little bastards. They're so adorable. Um, there's a lot of little animals I like, but I do like quokkas, axolotls, owls. I am like, you know how you tell somebody you like a thing, and then for the rest of your life, that is the thing you always get from that person, and it becomes like a familial thing. Mine is owls. Every chance anybody in my sister-in-law's family gets to gift me something, it is owl related. And I'm like, I like owls, don't get me wrong. I think owls are adorable. But like, I'm not obsessed with owls. So like all of my nieces and nephew, like her kids will give me gifts with owls. See, I'm not like obsessed like that. Like for Christmas, I got each of the kids painted me the same owl picture on a different background. And don't get me wrong, I love them. I think they're adorable. But like, you know, I'll accept it from the kids. But they're very cute. And they were hand painted, so I'm not mad. They're sitting downstairs in my dining room. I want to bring them up and put them on my wall back there that you guys can't see, but I can see. Like, penguins are probably the thing that most people don't realize that, like, I am a little genuinely obsessed with. I do genuinely and truly love penguins. Um, I think that, like, just thinking about them makes me want to cry a little bit, you know? I love penguins. When you find an animal that, like, gets you a little teary-eyed just thinking about it, that's the animal you like. You know? I love them. They're so stinking cute. Yes, quokka's adorable. I do love me a quokka. Should we put this over here, maybe? I'll put that there. Yeah. I accept the gifts graciously because they didn't have to get me anything, right? Like, I appreciate that they got me anything at all. But you could have gotten me anything at all. I don't want to sound ungrateful. I'm not. I'm waiting for him to yell something about me being ungrateful because that's who he is as a person. If he hears me talking shit, he's like, she is ungrateful. You know? Oh, this one. I like river otter. Is it river otters? One of the otters are terrifying. Leopard seals, terrifying. But the cute little ones that like the circus seals, that's what I call them. Those are cute. I'm looking for those bags. I like rock penguins the most. Where is... There's also this. I could put this here, maybe? It does fit. I think I'm going to put this here. We'll put this here. We'll find our bags to put on it. Maybe. Maybe we'll find our bags to put on it. I can't imagine the bags are this expensive. Okay, we're going back to the beginning. We're going to find these bags. Oh, I should have put these on the houses next door. Shucks. Maybe I'm gonna have to go back through all of these builds and do like final edits. I'm just real lazy. I'm real lazy. There's a couple of people I've been getting emails from for fundraisers, and I feel bad, but I also am very overwhelmed by it, and I just don't know what to do with it. So like, I'm not doing anything, and I feel bad, but like, I don't know. So we have an opportunity to do fundraising for people in the trans specifically, but the LGBTQ community. And I'm also, I know a lot of us in here follow CIFIC. I'm also have the opportunity to work with, I can't remember the name of the organization, but she worked with them. They do, they help support vets with like gaming things. So like, it's not level, stack up. I'm like, it's not level up. It's something up, stack up. So like, and I want to do both, but again, I get very overwhelmed with it. I don't know what to do. And they're fantastic. I'm sure they have the resources to help you walk through all of the things. But I get like, A, I have decision paralysis. And B, like, I don't want to mess it up because I think both of those are super important causes to raise money for it and like help people in those communities. So like, you know. So instead of making a decision, I'm just not making any decision. Welcome to how this right in here works. Instead of that's the issue with me when it comes to stuff like that. I cannot make a decision, so I just refuse to make any decision. I need wall art, not just like this. I want like a picture here. Like I want something like this that has family pictures in it, but I don't have the family made and I don't want to take pictures yet. You know? That's all. I don't think I want the brick in the back, and I think all of these are brick. So we would have to do like this. All of these are brick. This isn't. We'll get there. We're going to find the grossness after we find the pictures. It's too large. That feels right. That feels like something that would be in here. Oh, man. I have hiccups. And then we need something here. We could put something here. Like a cabinet. Here comes Arthur. You're fine, buddy. What do you need? I bring you up here and then you run away. So, what do you... Oh, with the dangle. Okay. Apparently we're going high today. What are we doing? That's fine to do on the couch. He'll sit on top of the couch and put his paws and his head on my shoulder because they're like at the same height. Hard to do that on the chair. Yeah. Poor guy. He doesn't know what he wants. He does know what he wants. This isn't the place to get what he wants, you know? I want it to be a little more narrow than that. Something like this, maybe? Maybe this goes here. And I am going to keep it that dingy grunginess. It won't be this color because it's the same color as the floor. Maybe we make it a little darker. Yeah. Yeah. But like maybe... See, the thing is it's too tall. No. That's not too tall. I feel like every older person's home ever has a china cabinet. And I say that as an older person with a china cabinet that is full of glowing glass. That's what's in it. Oh, I like that. Maybe we put this in here. Maybe we put that there. Or we could maybe do like this. I think the thing I don't like about this specific piece, and I understand it's from the Life and Death expansion pack, please don't come at me sideways, is the amount of swatches that had... My entire power just flickered. I'm actually surprised I didn't disconnect there. There's no storms or anything either. Just my entire power in my room just flickered. Fantastic. I'm just making sure that my refrigerator didn't turn off, because if it did, I had to take stuff downstairs. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that, like, it was just my room, apparently. So I must have something in here that's drawing a little more power than usual. I don't know what that would be because I haven't changed anything in this room since January. I'm not really sure. But yeah. I was told they're not, like, I checked the Google because I always check the Google. And I was told Friday and Sunday. But maybe it's changed again. It just looks like a normal day outside. I don't know. Well, if at any point in time today during stream I disappear, it's just because my power went out. Nothing to worry about. I'm not, like, concerned about it, but I just wanted to make sure that, like... Stop it, wall. Stop it, wall. I go in, and then I, like, pull out, and then I get mad that the wall is in the way. I do want something there, but I do want it to be a lot slimmer than that. I don't know what to put there. We'll figure it out. Do we have anything we can put there, like, activity-wise? I mean, we could put an easel there, but I don't really want to put an easel there. Like, an easel isn't here. We could put, like, this here. An easel is an easy, like, an easy drop, right? You can just put an easel anywhere. This is a possibility. He is so loud. He loves those little springs. Arthas, he loves those little spring toys, and he'll find them, and then he, like, loses his mind about them in the hallway, which is pretty empty because we, like, I want to put, like, a rug down in there and a couple of things on the wall to help, like, get rid of that echo. But I haven't yet because rugs are expensive. But that's his favorite place to play with those springs. So you just, and it's like a tile floor, so you just hear his little paws and the spring going nuts as he runs up and down the hallway, and it's just so loud. Like, he's just so loud. A guitar, a musical instrument would work, but once you start playing in the house, that will end up probably in somebody's inventory. That's fair. Yep, that's fair. I just know what Google, because I didn't check, like, I didn't get on and check the actual radar or anything this morning. I just asked if it was supposed to rain today, and she was like, it's going to rain Friday and Sunday, and I was like, cool. Love that for me. I know the high today is 67 and the low is 48, and when I asked her about the weather, it was already 48, so like, that's all I know. And the head bob is important because when you, I always ask the Google questions, but I always mock the Google when I relay those answers. I would never mock the Google to her face, okay? When the AI overlords decide to enslave humanity, I just want the Google to remember I always said please and thank you. There's no Google in here to hear me talking shit right now other than my phone. It's fine. I do, though. I do always say please and thank you, which is, like, wild to think about, but I do. Oh, let's put in a thermostat. Maybe we put the thermostat there. Should we put a little fishbowl here? I think I'm going to put a little fishbowl there. If you're keeping your fish in a container like this, yeah, I have my windows open too. Don't. Get your fish a better living space than that. There's no air circulation. It gets dirty easy. Just be kinder to your fish. I don't, like, I've never used ChatGPT. I'm not, like, shitting on anybody. I'm just saying I have never used it. But somebody said if you use ChatGPT and you go in there, like if you've used it a few times and then if you ask it to list your 5 blind spots, that, like, ChatGPT is going to hurt your feelings. Like, it's so accurate that it's going to make you feel really self-conscious and bad about yourself. So, again, I don't know. I have never used it. I don't know, like, anything about it. Like, I know about it, but I don't know. There went my power flicking again. There's Don't stop believing. Jordy boy, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome officially to the Cutie Club. How are you today? You scared the life out of me. I think there's something going on with either the computer or the battery backup. No, you're good. It scares me every time. Every time.
I just saw a flicker in my room this time.
Okay, like it sounds like it's over here. Here, please hold. He is now investigating because it just happened to him too. It flickered in here and he comes in, he goes, it just happened here too. And I was like, all right, hello, Amari, how are you? Sorry, you came in at a weird time. My power is just flicking today. And the clicking I'm hearing is my battery backup, like taking over and then cutting off. So my computer would still be on if I lost power for a little bit, but the internet would be gone. So I don't know what the issue is. It's not raining or anything. There's no thunderstorms. I'm pretty tired today. It just seems like one of those days today that, like, I could nap all day. No, I've never had an issue with it ordering its stuff on its own. But yeah, Jordy Boyd, thank you so much for that follow. I wasn't trying to, like, gloss over the fact you came in. I'm glad you're doing well. It is a draggy day. I assume that you also play Sims, and I always ask, are you more of a builder or more of a game player? Because I build. I don't do a lot of gameplay. It makes me want to pull my hair out. Yeah. You know, that sounds like something that would accurately describe me as well. You know? That feels accurate for me as well. I'm not gonna lie. I too feel like I can't express how I feel without being guilty. You know how many times I tell Mr. Quiv, I'm sorry. He's like, why are you apologizing? I love Cass. That's so funny. I like to build Sims and I like to build houses and then I just save and delete. we used to do a lot of Cass. I need to get back into it. It's just been a while. Should we put a dartboard in the living room? You can't really play it. I just need something here. Do I need something here? What we're doing a whole save file. So we're doing Willow Creek Save File. We've just started in this neighborhood. So we have these shotgun houses that this one is completely empty minus the plumbing. And then this is our a couple lived here. One of them passed away. The house has kind of been neglected since, but the other person still lives here. So that's what we're going for. That's fantastic. Like, I wish I do make people Sims, but I use a lot of CC, so my Sims aren't really downloadable unless you have the same CC. I do have some that don't have CC, but I'm a little bit of a pack whore. I'm not gonna lie about it. I use everything I have. And yes, I said what you think I said. That's good. I refuse to acknowledge that I need it to grow at all. I am perfect the way I am. I'm not. I have a lot of flaws. Like, you know, decision paralysis and not being able to get back to people about things I want to do but don't know how. One day, y'all, one day. I wish these would stay rolled up because this rolled up here would be fine. I'd be cool with that. I could put a punching bag there. I don't know what to put there. Pole in the dark. What's this for? Oh, I see. I see. I was like, what is a pole in the dark? It's just for you to attach the lights from the other pole to. Right? Listen, I don't need AI to humble me. All right, like, I humble myself. I don't need help. Damn. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. No, I was saying. Somebody said ask ChatGPT what your 5 blind spots are or your 5 weaknesses are, and you're supposed to be humbled. I've never used ChatGPT. My partner has. I have not. And I don't need to be. I don't need to be. I'm not gonna cry today. You know. That's not gonna happen. What do we have in miscellaneous? There's really nothing I'm gonna put here. We could put a cat tree here. Ooh, do they have a cat? Do we have a pet? Also, houses like this always have a wind chime. Always. And you can think I'm wrong. But find one of the houses in your community that's a little, it's not abandoned, but it's a little run down. You know, it could use a little help. The person that lives there isn't able to keep up with it. I promise you they have a wind chime. We'll do ceramic and this blue. Oh, we could do the red. You know, at one point in time, this was a... I don't either. That's why I told y'all. Vicky immediately figured it out for me because hers would also be mine. I'm pretty sure. He came in hot. ChatGPT came in hot. You don't suck. Girl, please. Have a little faith in yourself. Somebody has. No, I'm kidding. You're fantastic. Get that out of the way for now. Alright. That one was too large for over there, so it's going to be too large for over here. We can do this little flower one. I did not hit F5 yet today. There we go. Good. We will add dirt and grunge. Listen, all I know how to do is talk shit. We've had this conversation. If talking shit was a full-time job, I'd get overtime every day. Alright? That's what I do best. Sarcasm and shit talking. Alright, let's get our... This is not going to be the shower. We're going to get a different shower for in there. But let's get our tile. Our tile is going to be... this one, I think. But it doesn't match that, and it bothers me. I was about to say, I didn't delete a shit talk message. I'll let that shit fly. We could do this in here. No, it doesn't really... We're having the same issue. I was gonna say, I know that wasn't me. I sure didn't. Hang out... No, listen. You all know. You hang out with me enough. You'll know. There's no shape in it. Oh. But we are now. Here we go. Oh, I need this down here too, I suppose. I guess that would be helpful. Okay. Shower. I want a shower that's like... Again, looks nice, new, and fancy. But not modern. Because, like, this is nice, but it's too modern. Callum is fantastic. I do like him quite a bit. I can't say that I've heard all of his music, but I have yet to hear a song of his I don't like. So, I like to have it on in the background because sometimes I get really super focused on something, and at least you guys can hear somebody's thoughts, even if they're not mine. Even if it's not me. I think I'm going to go with this one. Like, it was modern. They had a nice shower head. So, we're going to keep this. The only thing about these I don't like... Well, I guess if it's just a bathtub, you don't need a shower curtain. Yeah, we don't need a shower curtain. Who needs a shower curtain? Not me. Not me. Alright. Actually, I do need a shower curtain. Don't let me lie to you. I don't like being cold in the shower. That's all. We're going to keep this. It is. But, like, residential lots, I don't really worry about woohoo spots so much, but my commercial builds, my community lots, they'll tell you I try to fit as many woohoo locations in as possible. We have closets, we have dumpsters, we have showers, we have woohoo bushes. I would like to have some things separate, you know? I put in photo booths. Oh, for sure. But like I will woohoo spot the shit out of a community lot. I sure will. And this is an older couple. This is a fancy house. They have a bed. What else do you need? You need more than a bed sometimes. I understand. What about this in here? I kind of want to use this in here, if we're being honest, but I don't want the... I want the drawers, but I don't want the lip. So it's like... Here, we'll use this beige with this end piece. And then we'll get our toilet and our sink. I don't like this sink. I hate this sink. Yeah, that's a creative thing. Creative's like, how many ways can I kill a sim on a lot? And I'm like, how many ways can my sims woohoo on a lot? In public. Only in public. Ooh, this toilet. Somebody pointed out that these look like nipples, and I've never seen it the same since. If I have to know that information, so do you. Congratulations. I'll put it to the side here. We'll put it here. Is that too low? I don't think that's too low. And then we'll move this just like over a touch, like here. You're gonna have to reach for that toilet paper. I'm not gonna apologize for it either. You gotta get to stretching. And then I wanted this over top. What colors do you come in? Do you come in like a... Very nice. And then maybe we do the same kind of colory thing over here. Blend it into the wall. Yeah, Lynn is about them debug babies. I have never seen somebody use debug babies more than Miss Lynn. Again, not mad at it. Just a statement. We'll use this. I try not to spin the camera too fast. If I'm getting a little wild, let me know. We'll do that. And then I wanted to use... in the shower, the one that is square. Not this one, this one. I was like, there's like an older looking one. That's the one I want. That one right there. That would be so uncomfortable. Will you fit here? You sure will. You sure will. That's where we'll put it. And then we need to put like towels somewhere. Now I see, and this is just a question. I'm just curious. A lot of people when they build, if they don't have a place to put the towels, they'll put the towels over the bathtub. Hey now. Arthas, she does not want to play with you. He's messing with Isla, and those two do not get along. Arthas Bartholomew, stop it. Don't look at me like that. You know better. She's like growling and hiding underneath the couch to get away from him. He just doesn't... I don't know if he understands she doesn't want to play or not. I don't know if he's genuinely being an asshole or if he's just like wanting to play. Sir, please don't make me get up. Leave her alone. He is such a menace. But like they put the shower curtain, the things up here, and that's not something I would move them over here. But I guess if you're getting out of the tub, you don't want to come all the way over here for a towel. But like I would just like, I don't know, maybe you should go here. But our shower towels are always way too big. Our shower towels? I don't know. Our bathroom towels? So maybe we like put one here for when you get out of the bath, and then we have another one over here for the shower. I don't know. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be experimental. I'm not doing a great job at it because I am very much stuck in my ways. I want the oval mat. Oval mat is like... Oh, I thought he came to this one. We're going to size it down one now. This is what I want by the tub. And this also comes in like a beigey colorway. Yeah. If you can't have a beige bathroom, I don't know what to tell you. Need more beige, baby. All right. And then we need our... maybe we do a blind in here. My bathrooms, all of my bathrooms have windows in weird places. Like in the one up here, I kid you not, the window is actually in the shower. Like the bathtub and the shower, it's like in that wall. So we have those like glass film things. No maxi pad this time. To like block out a lot of, whoo, that is way bigger than I thought it was. To block out some stuff. We have that in our main bathroom too. But that one is like on a normal spot on the wall. But like it's right when you come out of the shower. And I don't know. Showers or curtains in bathrooms, I'm just afraid they're like gonna get really dusty because I'm not gonna remember to wash my shower curtains. And ooh, we'll do that. That's cute. And you know what else this comes in? Beige. You know? Yeah, I don't understand the logic of that. Was this shower put in after the house was built? Maybe, but I don't think so. My house was built in like late 40s, early 50s, and that bathroom screams late 40s, early 50s. The toilet is light blue. I'm not kidding. The toilet in that bathroom is a baby powder blue. That could be it. I don't think, like, the downstairs shower at my house, the main bathroom, it does have an exhaust fan. I don't know where the exhaust goes because above that shower is the room I'm sitting in. But, like, I don't think the upstairs one has an exhaust fan. So that's possible. But, like, I'm not, if I'm in the, we've had the I don't want to be cold getting out of the shower discussion. If I'm getting out of the shower, I don't want to be cold, so why would I open the window in the shower? It feels counterintuitive, you know? It feels like it defeats the purpose. That's just me. We have mold somewhere. We'll find it, because that's going to go in here too. I almost feel bad for the person living here. I don't want it like that. I just want like a little... Don't we have like little mold speckles somewhere? Just like little ones? We'll find it. Oh, there's the other. This is the what is that called? A calendar. Like after I get dressed, maybe I'll open the window. I don't ever open the window in the bathroom. But like, I do think we got a little bit of like, we clean that bathroom very rarely because nobody uses it now. Like that was the kids' bathroom. But nobody uses it now. Lord. That is incredible. No, ours is just I think the bathroom up here is original to the house. The one downstairs has had like remodel. I know where the sink is now used to be a bedroom closet for the room next door. But like they took the closet out, so that room doesn't have a closet anymore. Which is fine, because that's what Mr. Quiv uses as his, what we call his play office. His work office is up here. So, do it. Please do it. Please do it. Do it and upload, like, show me pictures, because I think that's fantastic. We already have that picture in the house. This picture is too big. I could size it down. We're not going to. I already have this picture in the house. Ooh, we could do like this. I should do more shell challenges. I just don't. And it's not that I don't love the people that put them out. I do. I just don't always make it to people's streams on tour days. And then I feel like I want to see the tour done. But tours also, watching people do tours makes me feel a little late, you know? It's just hard. See what I mean? This is what I mean by that decision paralysis. I have it. It's real. Don't let nobody tell you it doesn't exist. I think of my entire, like, Sims existence, my entire time being here in The Sims, I have done 4, like, genuine shell tours. I can name them. I have done mine. I have done one of Sar's room, and we did that together on stream. I have done Starry's shell, which, again, we did together on stream. And I have done a Pacific shell, which we did together on stream, and a Jess Nuggets shell. That's it. Those are that I could name on one hand the shells that I've done. Oh no, I have seen console builders. First of all, my hat is off to you. It is incredible what console builders do on console without all of the cheats and the mods and little shit that we have on PC. So like, please. And like, I'm impressed every time I see them. Even if it's a simple build. I'm like, I never would have thought to put that thing there. So like, you would be surprised. You would be surprised how well a console shell, like if you don't even say it's a console shell, if you're not like, oh, I build on console, you would still, like, people are still very impressed with the shell. Don't let nobody tell you that it doesn't look good, because they're liars. They're lying to you. I do make a bigger deal out of it when I know they play on console, because again, I know that like you have a lot less flexibility with some stuff than I have. So yeah, like I couldn't do it. If somebody was like, you can play The Sims, you have all of the packs. If somebody said, I will give you every Sims release, every single Sims release that has ever existed and ever will exist for free, but you have to play on console, I think my response would be, I think I'll pay for it myself. Thanks. Console players are incredible. Your patience is incredible. I couldn't do it. No. That's some bullshit. That's bullshit. That's somebody who's insecure in who they are as a builder or a game player. EA's target audience is somebody with a wallet who's willing to spend money. If their target wasn't console, they wouldn't have. I wouldn't be able to show you how to free place on console or how to do quarter tile placement on console. So like, that's bullshit. If you have a wallet, if you have a bank card that you have access to, you are EA's target customer. Congratulations, you win. We all lose. I found out on Steam how to look at how much money you've spent on your account, like in the lifetime of that account. And so I did that this morning, and I have spent about $1,300, and probably $1,100 of that is Sims. Ridiculous. I'm not even being funny. They do. I agree with you, Vicky. It drives me crazy that on console, if we get a free pack on PC, you guys don't get it on console. That's bullshit. If I can have it free on PC, they can have it free on console. Period, point blank. So what I've started telling people when things are, quit tearing up my couch, you little shit. When things are free on PC, even if you can't play The Sims on PC because your computer isn't powerful enough. Hello, Poke, how are you? Make an account for PC, and when there are free packs, get them. That way, if you ever do go to PC, you already have started building that collection up, and it didn't cost you anything. So, like, yeah, I'm with you there, Vicky. Don't quit excluding them. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know what to put in here. Maybe a wall plant. A fan. No, I understand. What's up, Ian? You little bitch. For those of you new, Ian is my actual in-life little brother. So I am allowed to bully him and say whatever I want. Like, we share the same mother. Just so somebody isn't like, wow, what a rude way to talk to people in Chelt, you know. I'm sorry your wrist hurts. That's the worst. I've started whipping this back out with my compression. How the hell you spell chauffeur? When I'm playing for it. So, like, it's not my wrist, but my fingers feel it sometimes. I feel you. And that sucks. Fuck you. My kid also streams, and she'll come in here and be like, hi, Mom! And I'm like, what's up? That's it. And the thing with Ian that we love so much is, like, you are also allowed to drag him to an extent. If it goes too far, then I'll step in, and that's not something we necessarily want. But everybody who has been here long enough also, unfortunately, drags Ian. He just makes it so easy. We love him. And I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. I love Fetty Wap. See that pretty? As soon as you walked in the door. I don't know why I censored myself. Probably because that's the way I always heard it on the radio. So that's just the way the song is in my head. There you go. We will be going to see the kiddo in Tennessee at some point this year. You're not that far away. I'll just like write down like Sar need me to beat up Ian because and reason, and then next time I meet up with you, she was like, I gotta go. I'm just gonna read off name, reason, and then we fight, and that's just how it's gonna go. If I lose the fight, I'll let people know. I will put those on here too. I'm just doing like normal decor, and then we're gonna doity it up. I'm just distracted. The unfortunate thing about me simming is it really is a just chatting stream with a little bit of decor thrown in. It just turns into me sitting here talking to y'all. No, I understand. Yeah, exactly. This is my dominant hand as well. Playing RuneScape, huh? We'll fight if I have to. If we have to fight, we'll fight. Uh-oh. What did y'all... No, y'all played Baldur's Gate on Monday. Ooh, something like this could be cool. I had to leave about halfway through that stream because I was tired. I'm an old lady. If I'm not actively playing a game that late at night, I have to go to bed. Oh, Lord. Really? I've never, like, when I think zinc paste, I think, like, sunburn or acne cream. I've never thought about it as, like, a pain reliever. I'll have to look at that. Because, like, if I can use my zinc paste as a pain reliever, I'm on it. And maybe it's a different kind of zinc. Maybe. But I always think of it as a sunblock or acne remover. I hope it helps. Let me know. I'm curious now. I'm intrigued. What? Ooh, debug. Why don't I ever think about debug? I saw this and it was like, ooh, that little leaf from Eco Style Debug would be fantastic in here. You made a house. Ah. I want to, like, I see the kid play. I'm very curious. I'm going to have to look at that. Because I'm always, like, looking for... There you are. Hello, friend. We're going to size this down. And I'm going to, like, put one here and size this down again. And put one here. And then we'll change the color. Because they've got some good colors. I like the ones with, like, this on it. So I'm going to do that one and this one. But, like, they have other ones. But these are the two I'm going to do. I haven't played either one of those, although Valheim is on my wish list. You know me so good. You know me so good. Yes, third person is a must. I know, like, Minecraft can be third person. The kid has tried to get me to play that with her multiple times. I think with that one, it's, like, the art style of the game. I'm just like, not for me. Not for me, sorry. I'm gonna turn off debug and eco lifestyle. Let's find our soap. You know, do we have a bar soap? I know we have the pump soap. Pump it up. But I don't know if we have a bar soap. I'm looking. Actually, let me just do it this way. Maybe it is gonna rain. It's slowly but surely getting darker. Except I can't play it in first person, so it has to be wrong. That's like when we were playing, I would play Poppy Playtime with her and some of her friends when she was streaming that. And they never made me be the monster thing because I can't play first person. So I was always like running away, and I always pulled mom privilege on them and was like, don't kill me, I'm just trying to do the puzzle. So we always won because they'd feel bad killing me. Speaking of feeling bad, ads are going to start here in about 45 seconds. So thank you. I appreciate it. I procrastinate on 1,000 things. I have a really, really hard time fucking reading YouTube chat, and I'm so sorry, YouTube. If you're talking over there, I'm not ignoring you intentionally, but I am kind of ignoring you. I'm sorry. But ads are going to start. If you want to play Gartic with us, we play Gartic during ads. Ads are 3 minutes long, so use the restroom, grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a break. Grab a break. Get a Kit Kat. I don't know. But we play Gartic, so you may want to turn the volume down, but also that is the link, thank you, Vicky, to the Gartic if you want to play and you get ads. No, I appreciate it. I'm never going to say, please don't watch me on YouTube, ever. No, thank you. So I'm going to be right back. We'll throw Gartic up and all that jazz. Hold on. Oh, nope. That was the wrong scene. We're going to play Echoes, apparently. My stream deck is a fucking mess, dude. There it is. I could be. I hope not. If you're on YouTube, though, you do have to come to Twitch to play Gartic. It doesn't let me play it on YouTube. Take that, Vicky. I got one whole point. Don't bully me. You can't use that against me. Why do we play this game? Oh, I want to do the plastic duck simulator during break, but then I have to like close Sims and open that. I think I could figure it out. She was a fairy. Oh, I didn't think that was actually the answer. Oh, I really didn't think that was the answer. I thought it was like princess, but fairy made sense. I have too many TikTok references in my head. And it could have been a wasp. I don't know. It was not a hornet. When somebody said angry bee, that was the first thing that like came to my mind. Was it a bumblebee? Maybe it was a yellow jacket. I might have to shut my windows. I was checked with Mr. Quib. We are supposed to get storms today. Like, I'm just watching my sky slowly turn dark. So the Google lied to me. So when I go downstairs, I'm going to have to tell Googs, she's like, we do have a bar soap. That she was a liar. Yes, I did get excited for bar soap. No, I'm not going to apologize for it. I might size it down one. It's a little large, if I do say so myself. And I do. Alright, this needs to go back a little bit. Okay, and then... that makes more sense. I'll raise it up with tool. That's the one thing, if I had to play on console, I don't think I would do well with, is not having... Actually, I'm not going to use tool to raise that up because that's kind of perfect. I do too. I think they try to see if they can get us. Oh, by the way, I did this while you guys were playing Gartic. I didn't think you all would mind, but if you do, I'm not undoing it. It just is. There's a way to do it, but I can't remember what it is. I know if you use a keyboard, like if you plug a keyboard into your console, you can use the same, you know, the brackets. Let's look it up, because I will look it up. There we go. So, resizing on console. If you're on Xbox, it's LT and RT. If you're on PlayStation, it's L2 and R2. Or... oh, and then you press the left or right button pad. So I'm assuming you hold down the trigger and then press left or right to size it up or down. And then if you want to raise it or lower it, you use the up and down button on the keypad. So I'm just going to throw this in the chat. That's where I got that information from. So if that doesn't work, then that will. You're welcome. I just smacked the shit out of my window. That hurt so bad. Thanks, Vicky. I'm sure that will come back to haunt me later. Oh my god. Oh, that was like full arm tingles when I did it. I caught it just right, just on the edge. Oh my god. Okay. We're fine. It's fine. Here I am trying to be useful. Karma came in and said, shut up! I'll just change the color to beige. My bad. We got too far away from beige for Karma to get me today. All right. I smacked the shit out of my funny bone. If you know when you hit your funny bone, there's like nothing you can do for the first like half second to a second. You're just like, oh my god, what just happened? Your body takes a snapshot of itself, and then like you realize you're fine. No, absolutely. Go check that out. When the kids is quiet, something is wrong. Alright, this is the bed I'm using, but I don't think this is the swatch I'm using. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get this place all grungy. Just so you guys know. I don't think we need a beige bedroom. Isn't there like a... maybe we do. Mustard yellow. I want one with flowers on it. He's fine. He's in the other window. Yeah, Arthas harasses all of the cats. But he really messes with Aries and Isla the most. Him and Ava get along just fine. They cuddle. They clean each other. They're cute. But Aries and Isla do not like him because he is stubborn as shit and doesn't know how to leave people alone. We could also do this. I'm looking for like an older looking bed. That's all. This would work. Okay. I did not know that, but it doesn't surprise me because, like, as you saw, my body just stopped functioning for a solid second or two while everything registered. My body went into fight or flight. This is too fancy, but I do like this one. There's also this one for a poster. Ooh, and it's got the granny quilts on it. Ooh, we might be doing granny quilts. Okay, I'm going to pull this out. I'm putting beds next to each other so we can see what's going on here. He just made lunch. I have not eaten lunch yet because I'm not very hungry yet because I just finished my drinky drink. I also love this bed, and I feel like this bed could also read older. You know? Sorry, my nose is running. Nope. Gosh darn it. There we go. Alright. This could also read older bed. This also could read older bed, but like I don't like it, so I'm not going to use it. This is my favorite bed, but I won't use it. What did he make? Chicken. We found these packs of like flavored lentil bean things on sale at the store for like $1 or $1.25. They're delicious, by the way. So last night we had those with some chicken, and that is what I'm also going to have that for second lunch today. I do eat like a hobbit. This is kind of an older bed. I think I'm liking the quilt. I'm not going to lie. I think we're going quilt. And I'm going to put the bed on this wall. And then we'll put the... I could build out a spot here for a little walk-in closet. I wasn't hungry until he made that food. And now that's all I smell. And now that's what I won't eat. Where is it? This one. And then we need our bedside tables. These are kind of old and beat up. I kind of like this. I believe they're from the same pack as our bed, which is nice. They are. You know, I'm not defending anything. I will say that from what I have heard, they're using small eggs and not like large or extra large eggs, which typically go into production. They're using eggs that wouldn't typically be sold to consumers. Don't know how true that is, but I also think that that is really fucking weird. And that plastic eggs maybe should have been used, you know? Maybe. I'm going with the blue. No. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. Like I said, I'm not justifying. I will never justify. All right. Let's be real. Who are you talking to right now? I'm just saying that's what I heard. What's up, Jess?
Went to the fridge to get a snack and,
It's me!
Exactly.
Jessica! I'm in here!
What's up, Jess? I will say, like, we don't eat a lot of eggs, but my egg prices, I think the most we've paid for eggs is like $4 or $5. But we also have so many people in our community that that have chickens that like they will just give us eggs. The people across from us, we will give them because they're always looking for egg cartons. So we keep our egg cartons when we do buy eggs, or we gather or we get them from like friends, and then we give them to them, and then they thank us by giving us a dozen eggs. Yay! I also walked to my desk today. Hello, Ruby. I'm looking for, ooh, like these lights? Don't know. Didn't know if those are the lights I'm gonna use. Yeah. So, like, I think, I know a lot of where you live depends on how much your eggs are. But, like, I also live in, like, I've said it 100 fucking times. I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. So, a lot of people out here, I mean, the guy, the weed guy, he has a shop. He has a shop. He's a legitimate business. I can't tell you the name of the store because I will dox myself. But he was talking to us last week and was like, hey, if you guys are interested in going in half on a whole cow, you know, like, that's just the community I live in. So, like, eggs, we get them from community members. There's a lot of beef farmers out here, and a lot of people will go in for a half a cow or a quarter cow with neighbors, which makes it cheaper. Same with pork. So, like, I don't think it hurts us as much sometimes. It still hurts. It still sucks. Don't get me wrong. It still sucks. $4 for a dozen eggs is nuts, considering last year at this time I can get them for 99 cents. Yeah. I think we priced a whole cow. No, we priced a half cow. A half cow was between $1,200 and $1,800. There you go. Yeah. So, like, that out here, that's just like it's so common in like the farming communities, just kind of everywhere, because this happened when I was living with my mom and them. Like, they would have neighbors. I mean, my mom had chickens, but like the people would go in on animal and chicken and all of that. So that's rude as shit. That's rude as shit. That was so rude. That wasn't on you. That was on Mix It Up. But that was rude as shit, Mix It Up. How you gonna... I'm offended. Did Mix It Up just call me a cow? Did Mix It Up just call me fat? I feel like Mix It Up just called me fat. I'm also assuming I'm your BFF because you use that in my chat. Yeah, you guys have... I don't know what all you guys still have. I don't know if... I think she gave up on the goats. Okay. But if I'm your BFF and the cow is your BFF, then I am indeed a cow. I know I'm not that delusional. I know that I am not your BFF. I'm pretty sure that would be Miss Jess. I could be wrong there too. Cows are smart. I don't know. Some of them are gorgeous. Some of them are... I don't like when they get all snotty, all right? I'll be very honest. We have 4-H up here. So, like... And 4-H is, like, a thing everywhere. But, like, the one... I knew a family that participated in it. And every year I would go by their thing. Right? Exactly. She's just trying to get everybody. They would sell their cow, but, like, I'd go through and they'd be, like, napping on the cows and stuff. It's great. Yeah. I don't know that we get the we would get the lard renders because we don't cook with oil. We cook with, like, peanut oil or vegetable oil, but we don't cook with, like, even when we make bacon, we put it in the oven because both of us are trying not to... I can't eat all that grease. It makes me... and that was even before the bariatric surgery. I don't have a gallbladder, so, like, eating that grease makes my tummy upset. So we cook it in the... We cook it in the oven on a rack so the grease falls off as much as it can, and then I pat that thing dry. Still tastes like bacon, though. I do still enjoy bacon. I'm sorry that you feel like ass after having titties, but I'm also going to have chicken breast for lunch. I am still looking for a light to put in here. We just got distracted talking about eggs and beef and all of that stuff. So that's what I'm saying. When I start talking to y'all, I just forget that I'm actually playing a game. You know? You know. Oh, no, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. When my grandma used to make pie crust, she didn't later in life. I don't think Ian ever had a pie that my grandma made, which is unfortunate because they were delicious. But she also used lard for the pie crust. I'm ignoring chat for a minute to find. I think we're gonna use these. I'm gonna keep them that color. One of the cats was crying in the, and like that's all of the colors on the bed. So the blue, the yellow, the brown. We're good to go. I wanted to put a rug under here, but like, I also, just for the record, I am team rug on top of carpet. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't put a rug on a carpet. No, fuck that. I have pets and I've had little kids in the bed. Jesus, fuck. You're already VIP, Vicky. If you could refund those to her, please, that'd be fantastic. I don't know why. There's so many options. There are so many things for you to redeem. Thank you. And that's the one you chose. I'm going to make a button for 75,000. That's absolutely nothing. I'm going to do that right now. Please hold. Where's my channel points? I can't read chat right now because I'm in my channel points. Let's see. I'm looking. I think we're going to get rid of this. It hasn't been used for a while. I can't read who did that because I'm not there. All right, let me edit this.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I'm 100% ignoring chat right now. Respectfully. You know what? We can use this one. I'll use this one. You dirty rat bastard. Not you. Not y'all. Where is it at? Hello? There you are. Y'all can have this. Is it not going to let me do that? Do I have to have
My
one?
disappointment is immeasurable.
You can do that as much
And my
as
day
you
is
want.
ruined.
Let's just save. There you go. You guys now have an absolutely nothing. Just remember, it's your fault if you use your absolutely nothing. No VIPs for anybody. You could make chaos, and then you guys, if you use your absolutely nothing, 75,000, and somebody does nobody special, now you have to wait until you have 50,000 channel points again to get VIP. I'm just saying. But if you have channel points you want to throw away, there you go. You now have a way to do it. I got rid of the gnome. I never said that. That is not something. The thing is, if you were just like, Quib, I need this kind of a build, and you gave me some time, I would probably do it. I have no qualms with that. She's out here volunteering me for shit. I'm good. Ooh. Yeah, maybe this. Does this come in like a... Yep. Yep. There we go. This is what we're doing in here. Now we need some curtains. Some curtains. You gotta tell me the build and what lot you want it placed on. And until you do, I'm ignoring you. Well, there you go. It wouldn't be 100,000. It'd be like 250,000. Because of the amount of time I spend on a build. Because I get distracted by y'all. I'd make it a lot. You'd really have to want it. I gave you a way to spend your points. You're just refusing to use the correct thing. So I'm gonna have to support my mod here. She's making all the right choices right now. I'll go through channel points at some point. we'll go through. There's a lot. We have a lot of like sound redeems. Like I just got rid of the gnome one because that one hasn't been used in a while. And now you guys are gonna be like, oh, I missed the gnome one. Oh wow, too bad, so sad. And I think we can choose between that one will stay.
Out of money!
She's fast as hell, bro. But I think we have like the no wait, what are you doing? And the wait a minute. One of those could probably go. Maybe. I don't know. I'm getting rid of that one for sure. Fuck that death sound. The only time that gets me
Wait
is
a minute.
yeah,
Wait.
is if I'm
wait
paying
a
attention.
minute.
And
Wait,
or if
first
I'm
of
not
all,
paying
you don't
attention.
speed past
What
that
are
like
you
you
doing?
just say
What are you
just
doing?
said.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you
Avocados
doing?
from Mexico, avocados from Mexico, avocados from Mexico, avocados from Mexico, avocados from avocados from avocados from avocados from avocados from avocados from Mexico, avocado avocados from Mexico, avocados from Mexico.
Thank you for the avocados from Mexico. That's my favorite. That's like the one thing you guys can spend bits on where I'm not like, keep it in your pants, because it's my favorite. That's the one. I'm still looking for curtains, by the way. Maybe these curtains? Maybe
And the best
these
part of
curtains.
this plan is,
I can stop you.
no one can stop me.
I sure can. Just you wait. I'm getting rid of all the sound alerts. No more sound alerts for y'all. You're grounded. Okay. Okay, game. That's exactly where I wanted that. You know me. For the record, I did not put that in. For the record, a second time. That made me pause. And finally, stop it. Also, no. Y'all grounded. Y'all are all grounded. I just need you to know that. I won't put something here. Maybe this. I'm hungry now. I wasn't hungry before, but he made food and now I smell it and it smells delicious and now I'm hungry. Ooh, something like this might be.
Mom! Mommy!
No, but I'm
Mommy!
your babysitter.
Mommy!
And I will tell your mom.
Mama!
And she'll
Mama!
ground you. Now what? Now what? That's what I thought. That's unacceptable. You keep that shit in your pants. I do not need a high no, the energy is low. I guess the vibes are high, but like, I'm not. So keep that, no sir. So keep it in your pants. I could just turn hype trains off, or I could raise the threshold. You guys pretend like I don't have the real power here. I do. I just don't use it. I use my powers for good. You guys don't. You use your powers for evil. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for the 500 bits. Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. Nothing left my pants, ever. I don't know what you're talking about either. What lies did I just say? None. Not a single lie was told. Ooh, I'm gonna put this in here. No, I'm not. I don't like it red.
Are you ready for it?
Okay, thank you for that gift sub to Ian. Ian, enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes and your ad-free emotes. You can only get ad-free emotes over here on the It's Quiff Hey channel. That's a lie. But as far as you know. Jesus Christ. That actually got me a little bit. Just the whistling. I was like, oh my god. Alright, I think that's good. For what it is. For what it is. For what it is. Now we got to do the old room over here. It's turned into a storage room. I did not mean to take a screenshot, but cool. Cool, 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 cool. I don't have a mirror in there. Please hold. We need a mirror. I also need to finish my glass wall. We'll put our mirror here. And we'll have like a chair at some point in here. I just don't know where, when, or how. Maybe this one. Oh, it's got a light on it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I just grabbed that one. This. You're getting ready. You're getting ready, mirror. Making sure your hair is laid down. Mine never is. It's always a little, you know. How long until... Yeah, I'm not waiting that long. I was like, how long until next ads? Half an hour. And I'm hungry now, so... We're just gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not quiet because I don't have anything to say. I'm quiet because I'm so far away from you guys. Normally I do this on my first ad break, but I wasn't hungry then. Ooh, I like the cauliflower crust pizzas. Although I will say I had a regular pizza with a flatbread crust the other day from Aldi. Yes, Aldi also does sell cauliflower crust pizzas. No, I didn't want that. And it was okay. I mean, it was delicious. It didn't hurt. I you know, I only eat like 2.5 ounces at a time, so. I know I'm not supposed to have the bread. I also know that I don't follow directions very well. Move your butt. Thank you. All the cats have appeared because I pulled out salami. This is their favorite time of the day. I also have started eating from Aldi. They have those protein waffles. Again, I know I'm not supposed to have it, but that's 6 grams of protein in a waffle. I only can eat one, and I had that this morning with some cantaloupe. I almost said cauliflower because I just read what you said in chat again. No, cantaloupe. 3 little pieces of cantaloupe. Oh yeah, I forgot. When the hype train's done, I need to see your guys' emotes. I'm always curious about them. I like to see them. You're not getting my food today, Isla. You don't even like this kind of cheese. Quit staring me down. Holy, this cheese is terrible today. You're welcome. Yeah, you can customize hype train settings. You can customize raid settings for who you will receive raids from. It is your space. To be fair, like, you should be able to customize it how you want it. I just don't mess with it because right now it's set as a percentage, right? So however high your hype train is based on how many people are in your chat. So if I don't know how many people are in here because I have my viewer count off, so don't tell me. But theoretically, if I have 10 people in here and then it's going to take X amount, it's going to take like 17% of those 10 people's, you know, to do the things to level up the hype train. But if I had 17,000 people in here, then it's going to take more. Ooh, I got the spill the tea emote. It's over for you bitches. You're never going to stop seeing that. Oh, that one's cute. I got this one. I like the magnifying glass. But thank you for the hype trains. It was unnecessary. 1 gift sub, 1,100 bits. Keep it in your pants. Thank you. Alright, I'm coming back in here. We gotta find wallpaper. Oh, I haven't heard this song forever. Ooh. Just like that day that I met you. We never left, whenever it was cold outside. When you walk out my life. It's a cute emote. The spill the tea emote is cute. There we go. I'm not putting a bed in here. I think this couple never had kids. I don't know if they didn't want them yet. Like, I don't know if, like, their story was they didn't want kids. They couldn't have kids. They were more worried about travel. Because obviously this person did archaeology. So maybe they, like, were fulfilled in life by, like, travel and going to different places and exploring different areas. And they knew that kids was not something that they necessarily wanted. And that's valid. So I think that's what this is going to be. So let me look at Jungle Adventure. And we're going to show all. And then we'll find some stuff in here. Ooh, I love this little chair. Oh, I don't even know how to check what my hype train emotes are. Are they from Twitch? Where do I check which ones are from Hype? I have so many. Oh, Hype Train. I'm looking. I have more than I thought I did. Oh, Lord. What is this? Oh, Stir the Pot. I'm looking. I'm taking my time to look. I can only have one. I assume, which is fair. That's fine. That one. This is my favorite one. I'll post it in a second. I want to make sure that it is. Yeah, it's this one. That's my favorite one. We might have to go into debug. I'm gonna put this in the corner. You know what I wish we had for flooring? Not the concrete. Not the concrete flooring. But like the flooring like that looks like plywood. Like not this, but like the big bricks, like the big blocks of plywood. That's what I want. So I'm gonna look to see if we have something similar. That cat one is kind of terrifying. I'm not gonna lie to you. It kind of bothers me. I don't need to be eaten by a cat. Like this is kind of similar to what I'm thinking of, but it's concrete. Good bot. We love a good bot. I know, it's ridiculous. You know, I think he would have put tile in here. I think he ripped up the carpet, or she, whoever this room was for, and threw down some tile like this. Easy to clean up. And then I also want to use the curtains from Spooky Stuff. This room hasn't been messed with since this person passed away. So, like, this room is going to be the dustiest and the crustiest. All of them are things I didn't realize I had, if we're being honest. I didn't realize I had as many of them as I did. Maybe I will use this in here. It looks unfinished enough. That one, not so much. It's got to be this light color. I'll put that in here. And then I'm going to put a desk over here. I want the desk that looks like this. That looks like an architect's desk. And then we'll put in this fossil of a computer because that feels appropriate. This, I don't know how long this person, you know, I know the baseline story. I don't know the full story. I don't know how long they've been gone. I want this chair. I wish we had a chair that looked like a physician's chair, like a stool. Maybe I use this chair. I'll use this chair. All right. And then we'll do like maps, and I'm almost done eating. I have one left. That's one of my, like, I think that's so cute. The little otter ones. I also like the squirrel one. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I thought this was corn, the first one. It's not. You'll see it in a second. Where's the squirrel? This one. I thought that first one was corn. It's not. It's like a firework. It's like a bamboo shooter, but I like the squirrel too. It does look like corn. The first time I saw that, I was like, why do I need a corn emote? It's not corn. It is indeed corn. I hear it's a big lump of knots, and it might have the juice. That one's cute. Well, I'll put this in here. That's how they planned what days they were going to be gone on their trips. Do we need an inspirational hang in there? You know, the cliche, like, 90s poster. You know, just stuff they may have picked up on their trips. They're not going to make sense. I personally like this. We're going to make a big wall of things here. So maybe we grab the peacock. I know things are overlapping. They did Route 68 because they can't do Route 69 and Route 66 is too official. So they did Route 68. We need the maps. All the maps. Ooh, this with like specimens on it. I think that would be nice. Maybe they have a little advertisement from some places. So is that nude on nude crime? Would you consider dumplings a noodle? If you consider ravioli a noodle, is a dumpling a noodle? Did I just give you an existential crisis? If so, good. My job is done. Yeah, but most people are gonna be like, oh, I'm trying to think of what they're called. I've always called them gyoza because that's how I was introduced to them as. A steam dumpling. I don't know. I think all pastas are noodle. No, all noodles are pasta, but not all pastas are noodles. Yeah, pot sticker. Thank you. I was like, it has a name other than gyoza. It's just what I've always. We bought some. So we had a Dollar Tree that opened recently. We have 2 Dollar Trees in the area that we go to now, which is a lot of Dollar Trees. But one of them opened recently, where we go shopping, and so like I went and we went in there and they had some pot stickers, but like that's a lot. It's a lot. It was cheap, but the whole bag is a serving, and for the whole bag it's like 18 grams of protein, which is fantastic, but it's also almost 9 ounces of food. I have to disagree with you. Dumplings, raviolis are noodles, as are dumplings, because all noodles are pasta. And therefore, my logic is sound. It's not, but it is. They're noodles, and therefore they're pasta. I can't. I physically am unable to. I can physically eat 2.5 ounces at a time. I love when we start debates like this in the chat. Genuinely, I do. Mainly because I like to pick the opposite side of the majority. Just cuz. Now you guys know the real secret. What are we confused about? Pop that in there. Oh, I'm gonna grab this too. And this. I'm not. Amaryllis is the noodle. I am not a noodle. Google is allowed to be wrong. That sucks. I'm pretty consistent. I normally get about 6 as breakfast, and then I have my protein shake, which is 30. And then I have 12 at lunch, and then I'll have chicken or pork or something. So that ranges between 18 and 22 for my second lunch. And then I have the same amount at dinner. I have a lot of protein in a day. The internet only tells the truth. Abraham Lincoln, 1922. I don't even think that man was alive in 1922. Nor was the internet. We'll grab this. Where's that other map? Because I know we have like an actual map. Ooh, this is good. Y'all are just let me have this. Y'all are probably over here like, ma'am, that is too many posters. It's too many pictures. It's too much going on. It's not enough. It's never enough. Because I'm grabbing each of these. We'll go through here and we'll slim stuff down. We'll trim off some of this stuff, but not yet. Ooh, this has to come. There's the map I'm looking for. Okay, this is gonna be an expensive house just because of the room. That's fair. I'm a creature of habit, and I like to have a schedule, and like for me to eat lunch now, I'm late, so like it's gonna throw off my eating for the rest of the day. But that's alright. I also have like the Quest protein chips, so when we're up here playing games, typically I have those. And then, what are you? You're a map, you can go over here. Ooh, have a good lunch. Unfortunately, nudes are mandatory for lunch. I don't need them, but you do. Okay. Wall 1 done. Over here, I definitely want this. So let me just move some stuff down and around. Okay, this comes over here. Like this. This is going to go by the door. I don't want it too close because I am going to remember to put light switches on. I almost called them flashlights. You don't like fruit? Unfortunate. I love fruit. I have a whole cantaloupe downstairs with my name on it. I'm going to size this down because sometimes you just got to be reminded to hang in there. And then we're going to move, this will stay over here. We'll put this here. We're going to move this over here. I'll leave this over here along with this. We'll move these over. Let me get this wall together and we'll see where we're at. Y'all didn't know you were coming in for this. Here we are. Alright. This gets sized down. It gets pushed up. This is going here. We're going to size this down. I want it here. I'm going to size this down twice. I will... Where are you going? Okay. I'm going to size it one more down. One more down. One more down. Size that twice. It can go here. And we're going to change this to this. This will probably keep with like... I don't want that. I want like this. I just... That's what it was. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I do want the map. So I think I'm going to go with this map, though. And then over here, we can fit in this. And we're going to size this down here. The wanderlust of this couple is going to come through in the artwork in this room. And, like, this poster is great because you have a bunch of different, like, towns. This already represents Strangerville, like both of these do. And this is Island Living. Or Jungle Adventure, not Island Living. But there's Windenburg. We have Mount Kimmer represented over here. So it's either going to be Windenburg or... I think we go with... that one, where Vlad lives. Oh my god, what is the name of that? It's not Sleepy Hollow. You guys know. It's fine. Thank you. I was really over here fighting. I'm like, it's not fog. I told y'all, the brain is not braining so good today. It was not an exaggeration. Alright, we'll pop this here, and then we need a long poster for underneath. So I think we're going to go with this one for a little Island Living representation. I'm just curious how much this house was worth now. Yeah. Yeah, this is not a starter home. And then over here, we're going to size this down. I'm going to get rid of this one. We'll keep this one, size it down on top of here. Put this here. What else can I do? Maybe we grab another one of these and we keep this one Windenburg. We can make it this big. This one will stay Windenburg. And then we just need one for right here. Maybe we do this. I'm going to swap these. I'm going to put this one here. And we're going to put this one here. Yes. There we go. This looks like the room of somebody who has taken a lot of trips and a lot of vacations and done a lot of research. I think that is what this is. And then I'm going to throw rug. I'm gonna put this like here. Like maybe they use it to sit on when they work. They just moved it out of the way. They have a sit-stand desk. Didn't know that. They sure did. Let's look at some clutter. We might have to get in some debug clutter. A throw rug. Ooh, they need like this. They take notes. I gave myself the hiccups, don't mind me. I do that a lot. We'll pop this in the corner. This room has kind of become a catch-all. It's a little bit of a storage room. It was an office space. It was a bunch of different things. So maybe, oh, see, they have these markers here, but I want to use this. So I'll put that there. Maybe they were a lefty. You don't know. Did you know your Sims can be left-handed and that it is it's like a 3% chance or something for your Sims to be left-handed? If you don't know, now you know. You're welcome. It's like in fruitcake. Sometimes they like fruitcake. I have had a few Sims that like fruitcake. Shoot, our rom-com Sims like fruitcake. My sister-in-law is a lefty. I am not. I am right-handed. I tried to be, like, ambidextrous for a while, and then I realized I just didn't care. I don't want to do all that. It's not like, what's on there? Oh, it's like a... I'm just looking to see what we got. Grilled cheese, love book. This could be okay. It's like airplanes and aliens. We're gonna put this here right next to the curtains where they can absolutely catch fire. That's fair. What's crazy is Mr. Quiv is right-handed unless he's playing sports. He like throws a softball or a baseball with his left hand. Good morning, Tommy Rachel. Well, good afternoon. But hello, Tommy Rachel. I've never really thought about that, honestly. I am right-handed as well, but like I assume. Well, if I have, you're not supposed to close your eyes, all right? You are not supposed to close your eyes when you're not supposed to do the winky thing to line up your shot. I do know that. My brother taught me that much. But if you did, I would be left-eyed because I can't outwink it. I can't close it. We've had this discussion yesterday. I can't do it. I know, but you see people that like, in movies and stuff, they shut their eye. Don't do that. You're cutting off half your field of vision. You need your peripherals, people. That's how you have a bad time. Oh, I should have used this in here. Can I make this work in here? I think I can. Hold on. Put that there. Lift it up. Nope. Lift it up. Bring this over here and lift it up. Do some slight adjusting. Excuse me, box. I didn't ask you to do any of those things that you just decided to do on your own. Unacceptable. Alright. And then I am going to use tool to 0.05. Friends, if you're hanging out and you're not subbed, can you guess what this sentence means? If not, I'll tell you. Ads are going to start in like a minute. This one, you may only be able to play one round of Gartic because I am going to run downstairs myself and go potty. Take your meds. If you have meds you have to take and haven't yet, grab a snack, refill your beverage, go pee. You know, all of those things. I haven't saved once today. So let me go ahead and do that. And we will be right back. This weekend, somebody make me clean up my stream deck. Thank y'all. Because it is a hot fucking mess right now. What do I have going on here? Okay, well, I don't care. I was only able to get some money because Vicky is at lunch, but if she'd been here, I still would have beat her. I'm sure of it. No way she'd have beat me there. Not a chance. It's getting a little chilly in here. I complain that it's too hot, then I complain that it's too cold. You know. I'm just watching this glitch out, trying to figure out what's causing it. I don't know. Oh, we need a rogue. Don't ellipse me. Don't be dotting me. I didn't do anything. I'm just trying to live. You know how this stuff gets packaged. Thank y'all. And like straw and stuff so it doesn't break during shipping. The straw did not help this not get break during shipping. But that's why we have straw on the floor here. So it didn't get broke during shipping. Alright, I want like the throw rugs. Could I pile my own? Then you would probably really enjoy this specific room in my house right now. It is like 55, 60 degrees outside right now. It is gray skies because we're expecting rain. And this room is probably roughly the same temperature as outside. You know? It is I mean, Aries is curled up in a corner right now, snoozing. He is living his best little kitty cat life. Curled up in a basket on a blanket. I don't like thunderstorms. I have a huge fear of natural weather disasters, so, you know. You think he jests. He does not. He was like, if she wants to come up here, because where we go camping, they do have cabins, but you can also rent a camper. And they'll, like, we get sites right next to each other. Yeah, I don't like the fact that lightning could strike my house and set my house on fire. Or it could strike one of the trees and the tree could fall onto my roof and then my roof gets messed up. Mainly, I just worry about how I'm going to get my cats out of my house. And when my kid was living here, how my kid was going to get out of the house. Natural disasters are not my friend. I don't like it. Oh, this'll work. Let's size this down. Turn it this way. We'll make this the desk rug. I don't know that... You know what? Sure, you can be that way. I'm gonna size you down. We'll put you here. We're doing some rug piling. I don't have a doom command. This is kind of what I was looking for. But I can just do this myself. We'll pop this over here. But then we're gonna make sure... Excuse me, that this hay is on top. The hay has to be on top. I'm okay with this also being on top. Listen, that's how my brain works all the time. We don't need a doom command in chat. Just ask me a question about natural disasters or fearmonger at all, and I can tell you. I can just tell you how that works. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I don't like tornadoes. I panic as well. I've been through one I did not enjoy. I went through one in an apartment complex. We ended up in the laundry room. Not a good time. If your toilet starts to sound like a train whistle, it's time to go. Just get down, okay? But yeah, I'm not a big fan of natural disasters, you know? Don't scratch up my stuff. Okay. As long as you're not going to, we're fine. I need one more good rug. I don't want a fluffy rug in here because that, like, defeats the purpose. I'm sorry. I talked to Ava, and now she thinks I want to hold her. And as much as I love her, she just doesn't ever go away. Come here. You can come say hello. You gonna jump up there so I can grab you? Okay. Ugh. You gotta sit like that so I can still move my hand. It's not fun. You know. And then, like, I'm just gonna correct myself. People say, oh, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I do. If you wouldn't wish that on your worst enemy, they're not your worst enemy. Just so you know. Yeah, see, I moved to Minnesota before Tornado Alley shifted. And where I live, you know, I was good, and now I'm not. I know Mr. Quib talks about wanting to move to Florida and Texas, and I'm just like, hurricanes, baby, I'm so good. I don't have hurricanes in Minnesota. I don't get, also up here, I don't have to worry about, like, I do have to worry about bad thunderstorms and tornadoes occasionally now, but I also don't have to worry about, like, snakes too often because there's not a lot of them up here. It's kind of cold. There's not a lot of scary spiders. I mean, we get, like, brown recluse, but there's not, like, black widows. Don't happen up here. You know, like, I'm so good. You so right. You are so right. I don't know why Ava decided this is where she wants to sit, because all she's doing is looking out the window. It's not even a good vantage point of the window. You can only see out half of one. I need a round rug. I'm looking at this one. It's not the one I want, though. Yeah. He wants to move to Texas. I think that, like, I enjoy the state I live in and the rights that are baked into my state constitution. And I know Texas does not have them same rights. So I'm real hesitant. I understand why he wants to go. He wants to be somewhere warm. All of that jazz. No. You are so good. You are so good. I too will avoid Texas and Florida for very similar reasons given the community that we both exist in. I am not trans, but like the LGBTQ community doesn't feel very safe in those spaces, so I'm good right where I'm at. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not about that bug life. I don't want scorpions. Scorpions are scary. You can't even see them little bastards. I could because I have black lights in my house. So no, you're so good. You're so good. You are absolutely fine. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those the spaces, you know, there either. I don't know what other rug to put here. I could do something like this. But I don't want that. I want a round rug. Oh, I want the laundry day rug. You're so heavy. Yeah, you. I'm holding her. And like I'm using the desk as an armrest because my cats, they're a little chunky, okay? Yeah, I also go to straight presenting because I'm in a relationship with a guy. Same. I'll fight. I tell people all the time, my kid is grown. I can go to jail now. Right? She doesn't agree with me. She's like, I'm your baby and you can't go to jail because then who's going to feed me and clean my litter box? You're right. You're right. Those are very important things. Yeah, I don't wear shoes. I wear slippers. But yeah. Right? Twitch is pretty, like, you find your communities on Twitch pretty easy, and I appreciate that. Like, you know pretty quickly whether or not you're gonna vibe with the space. For the most part, that's what I've found anyway. Like, I can tell within the first 10 or 15 minutes of hanging out in somebody's stream whether or not it's a space that I'm comfortable in.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for the sub. You'll get a sticker here in just a second. Oh, after I beat up my mic. This one's for you. Oh, Ian gets a sticker too because he got a gift sub. Yeah, you are now officially part of the frog butt community. I mean, listen, frog butts are like, they are pretty spectacular. I lucked out with the people in my community. I don't know how they found me, but I'm glad they did. Can I put you down now? Thank you. I've decided I'm gonna, you know how like you hold your pet, because I have a little paw print right here now. You guys can't see it. I have a little indent from where her little paw was. I'm going to get all of those for all of my cats on my arm, and I'm going to get them tattooed on. Just their little paw prints. That was a really loud tongue click. I apologize. That was real loud. If you wear headphones, I'm sorry for what just happened to your ear. Listen, I don't know. I'm just a little baby. I hide in the corner, right? Like, a lot of people... Ooh, that ain't gonna work. What are you doing here? Get out of here. A lot of people, like... I do have a Discord. However, we do... it's a channel point redeem. Not that it's you. It's not you. It's other people. Other people have ruined it for everybody, as they normally do. I would never blame Sar for losing. I just blamed her for not being there to help us win. Okay? It's not her fault we lost. It's her fault we didn't win. For those of you unaware, we was playing Fortnite last night because that's what we do every night because we are really 12-year-old boys, okay? Who rage at Fortnite. And Sar came in before she had to stream, and we were trying to convince her to just stream Fortnite and play with us. But I guess she likes y'all and wanted to play The Sims and stick to her schedule, so she played this. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's what happened last night. We were trying to bully her into Fortnite, knowing it wasn't going to happen. So after she left us. Exactly, see? Look, that's what they did to me. They bullied me into playing, now look at me. That's all I ever fucking play off stream. It's a problem. Now every Friday is Fortnite Friday. It's a problem. It wasn't like this before. You find the right group of people. You find the right group of people to play the game with. It's actually a pretty fun game. As long as you know that you're going to die relentlessly. I am first place at second place, let me tell you. I will get second place so many times. It's fine. I'm not bitter about it. But we are doing Fortnite tomorrow, so. You just gotta find the right people to play with, Jordy. You just gotta find the right people. We're playing tomorrow. We do community games. There will be 2 spots open because when I play on Fridays, if Tommy Rachel's able to join, she does stick around the whole time. And I'm not gonna apologize for that. She's stuck with me. But we do open it up so 2 other people can join in, and we rotate people out every 2 games, or if we get a win after the second game with a crown to see if we keep the crown. But yeah, so if you have time and the space and you want to try some Fortnite tomorrow, you are more than welcome to play with us. And if you do, you'll probably bypass the Discord rule. We are absolutely bots. Okay? We are 100% bots in the game. You will not. You're not taking a spot from somebody else. There's a process with Fortnite. That's so funny. No, that's fair. My nephew is also like 9, and they have no fear and no sense of direction. So they just go straight towards gunfire, and you're like, please wait. And then they whoop their ass, and you're like, don't wait. Go ahead and fuck it up. That's 100% you. Yes, there's always a spot. That's why I say we play 2 games, 2 fair games. We have to hit the top like 20 or top 15, and then we rotate people out. So you just gotta... Have you never seen us play? I don't know what's going on 90% of the time. I'm just like, where is the gunfire coming from? Where is the person? I don't have a weapon. This is the worst weapon in the game, and somehow I ended up with like the legendary version of it. I just... You're fine. We all panic. That's what we are. The other day, though, Rachel and I had the opportunity to play like a bunch of troglodytes, and we sure did. We played like the biggest assholes in the game, and it was fantastic. Same. There was one game I had to be revived like 4 times. At some point, I think at one point I was like, "Don't worry about me. Just go. Just get out of here. It's fine." But you have to. I used to play COD occasionally, and I wasn't very good at that either. See, we do 0 build, to be fair, because people who play Fortnite in build mode, I don't know how your brains work like that. I'm mildly jealous of that because it's insane to me that you guys are building and fighting and not dying, or even are dying, but you're still getting shots off. It's wild to me, people who play build mode in Fortnite. Yeah, like, I don't have the brain power for that. And I'll admit that 100%. See, I don't do a lot of, like, creative games in that sense. I do creative games, but typically they're, like, shooty creative games. If I'm doing creative games, I play, like, by myself. Because I don't want to... I like my cupcake bakery game, okay? That's the one I play all the time. I can't remember what it's called. But you open a little bakery, and the first one is cookies, and the second one is donuts, and the third one is cakes. And that's just what you do. Yeah, I like to emote. But yeah, we rotate people out on Fridays for Fortnite. And then starting in June, you guys get an extra hour every day. So on Fridays, we get an extra hour of Fortnite. Although, I will be very honest with you guys. On Fridays, there are a lot of times where I'm like, we can keep going. We can keep going. I know. I have no idea. People who do build in Fortnite, it's incredible. I watch, on TikTok, you'll see people doing builds, like, and they're, like, fucking up an entire lobby while doing builds. And not, like, the people that do sky bases. I'm not saying sky bases are bad. I'm not. You do what you have to do to win. I always take height and zero build and try to ping people from a mountaintop. So sky base, valid. But, like, those people who, like, the circle is small and there's, like, 2,000 people left and you guys are all building up around each other and you're also, like, shooting down each other's walls while trying to build your walls, but also trying to stay alive while also trying to kill the other guy. Wild to me. I would just be spinning in circles. I like Millionaire Mansion. Or Billionaire Tycoon. I like that one, too. 2v2s was a good time. Like, people who do build in Fortnite are incredible to me. And I mean that genuinely. I don't get it. And then there's people who are like, oh, if you do build mode in Fortnite, then you just don't know how to play the game. No, I think you have that twisted. If you're not doing build mode in Fortnite and you're jealous of the people who are, maybe you need to reevaluate how well you play the game. Because I guarantee you, they will end you in both zero build and in build mode. If you can win in build mode... You're good. You're good. You're good. I won't question you. Yeah, it's exactly. I'm just like, I don't even know what you just did there, but it was incredible. All right, now we have to do this. I don't remember what size we did these. These are not lined up correctly. I am aware. I want you all to know that. This one might be. Oh, it is lined up correctly. This is supposed to simulate those glass blocks. Same. Pre-made bunker is all I'm getting. But you know those glass block walls and houses of like the 80s? That's what these are supposed to be. We're going to lower these down. This right here, tool, is the reason I couldn't play on console. This is why, like, console players will always have nothing but mad respect for me. Because it can't be me. Can't be me. Alright, and then I want to put the pillar of all pillars, this bad boy. We're going to put this in beige. Put that right there. Ma'am, we want you to come play. You are always welcome. I'll back out and I'll just watch. Play with me. Think I wouldn't back out? I'll just spectate the entire match. No, I like playing with the community. I don't want you to feel like you're not welcome to join. I don't want you to feel like you're taking a spot from somebody you're not. We're all here. Everybody knows the expectation. Everybody knows 2 fair games. Unless we get a victory, and then we'll get an extra game. And then we rotate out. That's just what it is. That expectation has been set from day one when I was playing. So you are always welcome to play. You are always expected to join it. It's an expectation now. Congratulations. You did it to yourself. Can I make this a darker? Is it not going to match? It's not going to match. Yeah. As soon as you get booted, for example, if I am playing with Rachel, Lynn, and Sar, because they're the first people that came to mind, and we get two wins and you want to join, the first one to join, so Rachel would be the first one to join, she gets booted out, you get booted in, and then she can rejoin. So the next person out would be Lynn, and then she could join back in, and then the next person out would be Sar, and Lynn could join back. We just cycle through it. We just cycle through it. You are good. We'll do white. We love you, which is why you just need to just play. Just do the damn thing. Alright, I think the inside is actually done. I feel like I need something here, but do I? Am I just putting a bunch of stuff on the walls to put a bunch of the stuff on the walls? Because the other thing we're going to do is like that. Yeah, we take turns. Also, if you play on console and you see me build a house and you're like, oh, I can't use that house because they use tool. Yes, you can. Just don't touch anything that tool was used on. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like if you just download the house and leave it, don't touch the picture, don't touch the... It's fine. It'll stay exactly like it was. So. I'm a big kid now. It's not. I don't think you guys understand. I get excited to play with people. Like, I enjoy playing the game with people I enjoy. So, yeah, I do too. I like doing stuff like that. This house is going to be grungy. So, yeah, it's not a pity invite. Brains are rude. Jess is correct. So you are always welcome to play. I wouldn't put a community invite out if I wasn't genuinely wanting to play with people in the community. If it's a closed game, I let that be known at the beginning of stream as soon as I can. I even put it in the title most of the time. But, like, that happens rarely because they're only closed games if, like, we're doing duos, ranked duos. And if, like, we have a set party that's going to play. Outside of that, y'all are welcome to play. Rachel just gets to stay for the whole time because A, typically we only have 2 other people that want to play, and B, I'm a little selfish and she and I work real well together. That's really what it is. So she is a favorite. I'm not gonna lie about it. She is. But I don't force her. If she was like, I have to back out, I'd be like, okay. But I would also kick her out if 3 people wanted to play. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what's fair. I'll play with her later anyway. No, I have 4 Jesses. It would be Amaryllis, Nicole, Sar, and Rachel. I have 4. I have 4 Jesses. I'm very lucky. The thing is, Sar, I would love to play with you during stream on Fridays, but unfortunately, and understandably, you have little minions that run around your house that need your attention. You know, something about being a responsible parent. That's why I just harassed you to play with us on Friday night. That's why on Friday night you'll see me, Nicole, and Rachel automatically, as soon as possible, try to be first in her stream to get to play 2 games with you. Nicole might be first, Jess. She might be. But, like, the other spot 2, 3, and 4 are like this. They're all on the same level and just, like, slightly below Nicole. Listen, it's not anything crazy. See, that's just a slight crookedness, but it's enough. I'm gonna leave this one straight. That's the only straight thing in the house. These ones we're gonna do like a -3. This one I can do a 4. This one we can do a 2. This one I'm gonna do a -2. I want them to kiss. Like that. You're crying. I don't know how to cry. I've never cried a day in my life. We all have people. We all have people that we like. There's people I like to harass more than others. Alright? There's nothing wrong with that. That does suck. I don't miss that at all. Except on Fridays, I still wait in the school pickup line for my nephew. Nope. I'm going to do a big... Yep. And this one will be like a 4. Or 3. We'll do a 3. We'll put it in the same direction. But this one we'll put in a negative direction. So maybe a -5. And this one we can do a 2. And this one I'll do... this one can stay. This one will stay up. Same with this. These will stay, but these will all be a little crooked. I'm going to do all of these the same. And all of these are just going to be slightly askew. There it is. So. Oh yeah, I know. I feel that. Like, I get to my nephew's school and I pick him up. I'll get there at like 2:15. School doesn't get out till 2:50. I'll leave here at 2. And I'll be one of the first people there. And he's out pretty quick, which is nice. But if you're not there like half an hour, 45 minutes before school is out, the line is already backed up to the street. And like, I don't mind that, except he is one of the first kids out. So I'm like, I want to get my kid and go. I don't want to be stuck in this line while he's stuck up there waiting. There we go. Now we got to get into not laundry day. Bust the dust. Probably. He's probably like, I gotta go right now. Goodbye. It's crazy. It's crazy. And like, if you're not one of the first parents there with your kid coming out first, then you get stuck behind the buses. So like, he knows if he hears I'm coming to pick him up, he is out, he is in the car, and we go. The other thing he knows, if I'm coming to pick him up, that he's coming to my house afterwards and we're going to play some games. So he's always like, I gotta go. So, see, we didn't have bus service for my kid's school because the school's close enough that they didn't have buses, which is weird because some of the kids got buses and others didn't. She could take the bus from one school to another school, 2 different schools, because one is a private school and one isn't. But like, there wasn't a bus that picked her up like on the corner or in front of her house. She would have to go to a school to get it. We have a pronoun check. If you are comfortable sharing your pronouns in chat, absolutely feel free to do so. Mine is she, her. But I also go by dipshit. You know? Your pronouns, not your pants. Drop your pronouns, not your pants. I mean, if you want to drop your pants, I can't tell, but I will mock you relentlessly if you drop your pants. Just so you know. Just so you're aware. Yeah, pull them back up, ma'am. Nobody wants to see that. I mean, maybe I do, but nobody needs to know I want to see that. Now everybody knows, but that's okay, because I think they knew anyway. Listen, you so right. You so right. Don't let me yuck your yum. But you live. You live. Alright, we need these. What are you owing for? She is dropping it. I don't know that it's hot, but it is dropped. I'm gonna stop because I can just, you know. There you go. I wish I could drop it like it's hot. I can't get up though. I can drop it, but there's no getting up afterwards. This one? No. This one? Maybe this one. Oh, this. We're about to yuckify it. That's fair. Ow. I heard it as soon as you said the Cardi B voice. I think we all did. See, this is why, like, this is how I know I'm ready to add time. Because, like, I could go longer today. I won't because I'm also, you know, that's when I eat my lunch. Should we put... No, we don't need that. Are we hot to go in? You gotta do the dance now. The dance is mandatory. Where is... My goodness. How are you gonna come in with no? She just wants to HOTTOGO. You can take her hot to go. I like that song, but it did get a little overplayed, you know? Just saying. Oh. Is it BANANAS? Ooh. I've never had those. They sound delicious. We didn't get a lot of, like, when I was using the food bank in their neighborhood, when we first moved up here, there wasn't a lot of, like, fun options. They would give you, like, a bag of produce. They had, like, a local little garden that they had, and you couldn't get the produce out of it unless you went to the bank, which is fair. But there'd be stuff in there that I had no idea how to make. Like, freshly new to the area. They gave me rhubarb one time. I had never had rhubarb before. That was rough. I just gave it to my sister-in-law, and she made me rhubarb bars, I think, because I didn't know how to do it. Your banana's broke. Yeah, it's like an hour and a half for me. Yeah, but I had never had it before I moved up here. That is not, I don't think, I mean, I'm sure you can grow rhubarb in Ohio, but it's not like everybody's growing rhubarb in Ohio. So, like, and then they gave me, like, a squash, an acorn squash, which is not something I had ever grown, or had never, like, prepared before. I could do spaghetti squash. And I'm sure you make acorn squash the same way you make any other squash. You peel it, you roast it, you're good to go. But I had no idea. Yeah, I'm 22 years old. I didn't know how to make fucking... I didn't know how to make a squash at 22. I was like, I don't know what to do with this. So, you learn, though. You learn. I need... What pack did the mold come in? That's what I need. The little spots of mold. It's not this. Was it Basement Treasures? Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Somebody out there is screaming it. Let's see if it was Basement Treasures. Let me see if I can find Basement Treasures. There you are. Are you hidden in here? Oh, you dirty rat bastard. It's hidden in Basement Treasures. And a cake pail of water. See, I didn't even try. I think I gave it to my sister-in-law's mom. Because I was like, I don't know what to do with this. And so they made it. They made it somehow. They made it and they integrated it into, like, a spaghetti dinner meal. Like, it wasn't, like, it was like a side. But, like, they had it with spaghetti. We used to have family dinner every Sunday. And I was, like, afraid of it. I ate it, but I wasn't, like, super duper thrilled about it. It wasn't for me. And that's okay. Sometimes it's just not for you. Basement Treasures is a good little kit. I want this here. Yeah. Alright, and then we need from Strangerville. Although this is nice water damage too, you know? Sometimes you just need to water damage your walls. See, I eat zucchini. I will get to floors, I swear. That's a love for fries that I don't think I have ever personally experienced. But I do love potatoes, alright? I would include potatoes for every meal, but I don't know that I would beat French fries. Personally. So. Not as often. Right now it is a lot of Sims and Fortnite, but we have played other games. We've done Cult of the Lamb, we've done Echoes of the Plum Grove, which again, I do need to get back and play in. We've done Stardew Valley occasionally. I hear cries from the community to try and do Oregon Trail again. I'm just in my building phase again, and then I burn myself out, and then I find other games to play. Yeah. Mass Effect. I've played Mass Effect 1 and half of 2, but we've switched Mass Effect off entirely. So. No, you're good. If there's a game that's out, like, that you want to see played, and I have the ability to grab it, I will. The game I want to play right now that's out, and I'm really thinking about snatching it up on Friday, and we'll check it out next week, is South of Midnight. That one is more of a fighty game, but, like, I do want to play that quite a bit. It's like, is it? Ooh, I've been watching it. Like, I was first introduced to it on TikTok. I saw, like, this stuff on TikTok, and then I wishlisted it on my Steam as soon as I saw, like, it available to wishlist. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Yeah. So, like, I might grab that one. I try to wait till things like that go on sale because I am broke. My only, like, my game money is what I make here. So, and that is not a cry for you to do anything. You guys do enough as it is. But yeah, I typically wait for stuff to go on sale, but that one I might pay full price for. I had the Game Pass because it's $11 a month, but, like, I wasn't using it, so I canceled it. So, you don't have to ko-fi me anything. Not a damn thing. You get that on out of here. I don't think anybody has ever used that command. I think that is the first time that command has ever been used. That's so funny. Oh, easy. Easy peasy. If we want, because I know there's a lot of people in the chat that do, that are looking at streaming or have been interested in it, we can do a Discord stream where we get together, and if you're looking at how to set up different things for OBS, because that's what I'm most familiar with, I can help a little bit with Meld, and mix it up bot and that kind of stuff. I have no qualms sitting in a Discord, sharing my screen and going through stuff. Easy peasy. You just let me know what day and time. And anybody would be welcome to do that. So, I need to go through my throne. That hasn't been updated for a little while. Some of the stuff in there will always be in there. Like, anything pet will probably be there. But I use my throne wish list the same way a lot of people use their Amazon wish list. Just as a holding space for things that I will or want to eventually do it myself. The Mix It Up is just a bot. That's how we get our first command. That's how you guys get your toe beans. That's how you guys do stuff like that. That's my biggest thing. I'm so glad that I can offer support here, but I also am glad that the communities that I have found and am part of are also very much supportive of each other and each other's communities. Like, I have never gone into a streamer's stream from here and been like, ooh, they're a little rough. Absolutely. Drive safe. Drive safe. Like, I mean, in the Discord, we have a streamers channel for people to, I don't remember what it's called, but it's for people who need help with setting up different stuff in stream. And if any of us can help, we answer the question. So, like, streaming is, for me, a way to connect with people. And part of connecting with people is helping people out. So, unfortunately, you can't always get what you want. Get out of here. I also want this right behind here. Let me look at the floor stuff, because that's under rugs. We said we needed water spots on the floor. These are kind of big, though. Maybe we put it here. You can't see it super, super good. There we go. We'll put this over top. That's fine. So, yeah, and, like, once you find that community that you connect with, like, I think it's important. Like, people are always like, oh, people you meet online aren't your friends. You're a fucking liar, first of all. Let me tell you, there's people that I have met through this community that know more about me than anybody ever will. Right? But like, what does it matter? What does it matter if I'm never going to meet that person in real life? Like, how I feel about them doesn't change. They're still a fantastic person that I like spending time with. Even if it is in a virtual space, I'm still spending time with you guys every day. So, yeah, like, the impact that y'all have had. You're so dumb. I love you so much. There's nothing in there for you. I have these little bins. And Arthas likes, like, he can get into the bin, but he likes to just put his paw. There he goes. He's figured it out. Now he's getting into the bin. Hello, Amy. How are you? Yeah, you're just Jordy. You'll always just be Jordy here. And that's it. You will never not be Jordy. So, yeah. And like, I have, you know, we've talked about this, but like, I have an autoimmune disorder and I don't like to people very often. I don't even like going into family members' houses who know I have an autoimmune disorder because like, they have kids and kids are petri dishes. So, yeah, listen, I will never tell somebody they're not welcome here unless they get really out of pocket. Just don't get out of pocket. I can't unglue you from the chair. I just simply have to ban you. Please don't give me a reason to. I'm pretty chill. I think we can all agree. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like, it takes a lot for me to like really side-eye you and be like, what the fuck are you doing here? Get out. You know? Just don't be a dick. It's just that simple. And if you are, at least try to be funny about it. All right? At least be funny about it. Thank you. Back to my wall stuff. Ooh, spider. Oh, no. I won't put these in the build because then they get spiders on them in build mode. I learned that the hard way. I put fucking spider webs in the build and I came in and this big ass spider showed up in my build and it freaked me the hell out. So if you're a builder who doesn't do gameplay, these will have spiders on them. Don't do that. Just so you know. Exactly. See? That's this right here.
Are you okay? Like really? I'm fine. If I'ma be sad, I'ma do it with pizzazz.
So, I think that you are not funny looking creative. You know? I think that you're a beautiful human being. I've never had an issue. I've never been like, stop it. Y'all need to be nicer to yourselves. I say that as somebody who was also very self-deprecating, but y'all need to be nicer to yourselves. I only hang out with cool people. I hate to break it to you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Like I didn't just say what I just said. And I'll probably repeat it. Is there anything in here? No. I guess it's all in here. It smells like rain. It just came in. You're cool to me. You're cool here in this space right here. You're cool. Your kids may not think you're cool. I can't help that. But I think you're cool. And that should be all that matters. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's how that feels, right? Dude, my kid doesn't think I'm cool either. None. My nephew thinks I'm cool. And that's all that matters to me. He only thinks I'm cool because I play Fortnite with him. That's it. My one niece, she's older. She thinks it's cringe that I stream. She's a very sweet kid, and she learned that I stream, and she goes, "Aren't you a little old for that?" I was like, "Listen, ma'am, don't ever come at me like that again. Thank you." Nobody will humble you faster than your kids. So, there's that. See? Yeah, my nieces are like, aren't you a little old for that? Listen, I may be 87, but like, let me live. Just let me live. I wasn't this cool. This didn't exist when I was your age, you little shit. Oh, Lord. Y'all know what time it is? It is that time. We did a lot today. We didn't do all of the things. I don't know that I'll do purple hair again. I have done the purple hair. But you are going to work. People who think streaming is not hard work are crazy. That's a rough day. I will say that's just a phase, though. Because my kid stopped saying that to me when she was like 15, 16, and she's 22, and she will, if I yell at her before she moved when we were in public, if I would yell, I love you, she'd be like, I love you too. They say it back. They say it back when they're older. She's moved out now, so whenever I say it, she says it real quick. I think they, like, once they get older and they realize that they don't get to hear that all the time or experience that all the time, like, they need to hear that and they get it back. Oh, I tell people it sounds like a skill issue. Yeah, it's an issue, not an ish me. I hit my kid with that all the time. It's an issue, not an ish me. Well, we're back to just chatting, which means we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. So, goodbye, YouTube. Okay, you guys take care of yourselves over there. Remember, take care of yourself first. And then take care of everybody else. Tomorrow we're playing Fortnite. So if you typically hang out on YouTube, but you want to jump in with Fortnite, you do have to come to Twitch tomorrow. I'm just saying, because I can't set my mix it up for over there. So goodbye, YouTube. We will see you tomorrow. Oh, I hit not yet instead of in. I just turned my mic off like I was actually going to leave. I was like, bye, YouTube.